Good morning, everyone. We have a very exciting day for you guys today. We have some little bitty surprises that I wasn't expecting, and I'm very excited about them. I love when we have new babies on the farm, and two of our does aren't due until the 3rd and the 4th of this month, which is in 2 and 3 days from now. But both of them gave birth this morning. It was a great surprise for me. So let's go and check them guys out. We are out here doing our morning rabbit chores, and I noticed that some of my does have fur in their nest box. That can only mean one thing. We got babies. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, here's Sugar. She is our first mama. Well, she's not a first time mama, but she is our first mama we're going to look at. So she was not due until the 3rd. And here, today is the 1st. I know, baby. I'm coming to get the babies. Gotta go look at them. So while I'm here, I'm going to quickly just pull them all out and check them. I'm checking this part. So we're going to pull these little guys out. Look at them. How cute. We're not going to keep them out for long. I just want to pull them out and count them and then put them back in there. Go, girl. 8. Wow, she has 8 little babies. Look at those. So we have 1 black and the rest of them we have 1, 2 all white, 1 black, and 4 black and whites. Alright, let's put you guys back in there. Okay. So she has 8 babies. Good job. I am so excited. So then we have over here, we have Belle, and I've kind of left her alone because she, just in case she wasn't done having babies, because she likes to have them bright and early in the morning. So it looks like she's done. Let's see what we got in here. She pulled a lot. Look at this. She just like pulled fur everywhere. So we are going to pull the babies out again. And she usually has very large litters. So we will see how many she has. Let's see. We like a lot in there. 9. Let's see, 10. Lord. There's a bunch more in here, I feel. 10, 11. Whew. It's okay, Mama. 11. Oh, it feels like there's 11. She got 11 babies. Lots of fur, so you can't quite see them all. She's got a lot of black ones. So here we go. Here we go. There's a little one. There's a little one. I hope it can focus. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's put you guys back. Our lovely adventure this morning. I was very surprised that we had them because they don't, they weren't due for another 3 to 4 days. So I was extremely excited that I woke up this morning and I went to do my bunny chores and bam, we had babies everywhere. And so that's great. That is such great news. I'm so excited. I'm so glad I got to bring you guys along so you guys can see with me. Isn't that just fantastic? Aren't they just so cute and so tiny? And they're like little popcorns. Oh, I love having new babies on the farm. But today we are doing a farm tour. I want to show you guys, just update you on everything that's going on. You know, we planted a bunch of stuff, so I want to show you how that's growing, how the babies are growing, how the new babies are here. Just give you guys a little update. So first things first is the garden that we planted. Oh man, they're very bright. I'm sorry. You can't see the little, let me get in the shadow. Let me use me as a shadow. Oh, sorry, I got you guys on the thing. Okay. So here we go. So I don't have any, this is basil, and parsley, but it doesn't look like I have anything growing quite yet. Those usually take a little while. Your herbs usually take a little longer than some of the other things that we grow. I have dill up here. We love making dill pickles. And then this is a squash from Johnny's Seeds. And if you see right there, I got one coming up, which means the rest will soon follow. Alright, then we got over here, whoops, we have early squash, which you see there's one here, and one here, and one here. And summer squash, which we have one here, there's one growing here, and here. It looks like there might be one coming up here, but I'll have to check it out again in another few days. Oh, my sunflowers, my chickens love sunflowers. Sunflowers are my absolute most favorite flowers, so I'm so excited that I get to grow them. They're absolutely beautiful. I love it. And my chickens love to eat the seeds. I do not make sunflower seeds because it's an extremely long and process. A lot of drying out, a lot of baking, a lot of, I just don't want to do it. So my chickens love it. So we break the heads off and give the chickens those, and they really, really enjoy it. But I've got a couple coming up here. Hopefully I'll get a couple more. Looks like there might be one trying to come up on this one, but we'll see. So then these are passion flowers. I've never grown these before. They are purple and they look very wild. So we will see what they do. I'm excited about those. Those are new. These are zinnia. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. I've got one coming up, so we'll see how those work. We grow flowers because it brings some of the bees in, and we like bees on our garden because they make our garden better. And then, of course, my marigolds. I grow marigolds because they keep some of the bugs away, and I put them around my garden. So they keep the bugs away. Some bugs, not all bugs, but some of the bugs. Now, over here, we also planted some tomatoes. And if you can see, I already have some tomatoes here. And I think these are the Jet Star tomatoes. Yep, these are the Jet Star tomatoes. Those are some of our favorite slicing tomatoes. We have about 4 different varieties of tomatoes here. I also have this one here, and this is a Caspian pink. Hoping I pronounced that correctly. Caspian pink. Looks like I've got one coming up in this one. You can't really see it quite yet. Oh, there's one on that one too. This one is a dinner plate. So they're just nice. I'm sorry, my arm is in the way. They're just nice slicing tomatoes. That's what we have planted this year. And it looks like I've got something trying to come up in this one and this one as well. So that's exciting. Over here we have our cucumbers. Now I planted these tomatoes about 3 to 4 days before I planted these. So I'm not expecting these to come up for at least another day or two. But I just want to look and see if I have any. Oops, my hand, get out the way, Ashley. Just want to look and see if I have any growing. I don't see any growing quite yet. This is our buncheon onions and regular onions, and I think we planted the wrong variety of regular onions because they're not growing very big, and we didn't learn until this year. Well, actually, about a month ago, that there are different varieties for different areas you live in, so make sure you guys check that out before you buy or start planting onions, or else they won't grow. So here are our lettuce. My husband planted these on this side, although he planted lettuce seeds over there, and you see there's about 3 of them growing over here. I do have to weed all of this, but but he went and bought some lettuce because they just weren't growing fast enough, and he wanted some before the hawk came. And so he planted them over here. Well, he planted them right in the middle of my kale, because I planted kale on this side. So there's a lettuce here and a kale here, and then a lettuce here and a kale over here. So I'm trying not to, I'm hoping that the lettuce doesn't kill my kale. Speaking of kale, these are all my spinach. We're going to pull those up because it's too hot for them now. And then we've got some more kale. My kale looks a little lonely because I made kale soup the other day, so I came out and harvested most of it. Now this bed has green beans in it, and there are coming up. I'm very excited. I know it's a little hard to see, but if you see, like right here, right there, there's a green bean. Let's see if I can, nope, that didn't help. Green beans right there. Then we have another green bean here. There's one here. There's one coming up here. There's one coming up here. We got some nice green beans. I mean, they're just all over the place. I'm very excited. So we have two green bean beds. We have this one is a green bean bed, and then we have this one over here is also a green bean bed. And like the other one, we have green beans coming up in them. There's one here, there's one there, there's one right here, and there's just a bunch of them in here. So that's what we've got planted, and they're growing very well. So I'm standing here in the potato patch. We planted potatoes, 3 different varieties. And then on the other side, we're going to plant all of our squash. So all those squash that I showed you earlier in the containers, we're actually going to plant here in the big ground bed. The other ones are raised beds. These ones are we call ground beds because they're, on the ground. So here we go. These are our ground beds. These are all of our potatoes. Where the flags are our rows. And they go all the way to there. I think I want to say I planted at least 10 in each row. And then over here we have there's nothing planted here. This is where the squash is going, on this side. And then we have our chickens back there with their run. They like to eat over there. And this is their house here. So there we go. That is the garden. Psalms 1:3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whosoever he doth shall prosper. Psalms 1:3. Alright guys, so I know my garden doesn't look like much. Right now, a lot of dirt. But that's because we just planted. It's the beginning of the garden season. But I'm excited to have you guys come and watch everything grow with us, and being able to see all of it and being able to let it watch it grow into big, huge plants and get the fruit off of it and the vegetables and all of that good stuff. So I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to have you guys join us for it. And I know it's not fun to look at right now. It's fun for me because I can see the seeds. I can see, go, oh man, I planted that seed. I'm going to watch it grow. Look, it's growing. It's so exciting to be able to watch it grow like that. To be able to put something in the ground and be able to feed my family with this thing, with these seeds. I'm able to feed my family. I'm able to to watch them grow, and my kids absolutely love them. They come out here all the time, and they will be out here picking vegetables, green beans, everything, just picking everything, trying to get, they'll just be out here picking everything. My son, he just comes out and he'll pick okra and blueberries and all kinds of good stuff that he loves to come out here and eat. My daughter's the same way. The kids around the neighborhood, they'll come up and they'll want a snack, and they'll just run and grab something out of the garden and take off. It's funny. They don't think I know, but I know. So, alrighty. Okay, so the next thing we're going to show you are the baby chicks. We call them biddies. And here are the biddies. They're not so bitty right now. They are Rhode Island Reds and Easter eggers, I think is what he called them. And they are in a chicken tractor here. My husband made this chicken tractor. And they are in there, and it actually has wheels on the back that we can move them around the yard. And right now, since they're just little, they're just staying right here. And as they get bigger, we'll start moving them around the yard. All right. The quail are getting quite big. Oh, goodness. They should be laying eggs soon. I'm very excited. I had quail eggs yesterday for breakfast. Well, guys, that's the farm. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like and share. Subscribe if you can. The best thing you can do for us is share. So please do that. And we will see you another time. Ta-ta for now.